Hello everyone. Today we're going to be counting down the 5 most valuable things you can grow in Stardew Valley. Starting off at number 5 is the Starfruit, which can only be grown in summer and bought from the oasis in the desert. This is what 100 Starfruit seeds looks like when they're planted, very professionally laid out of course. They take only 13 days to grow. The 100 Starfruit are now ready to harvest, so I will go ahead and pick those and we'll see what our investment is worth. So I wound up with 96 Starfruit. I lost 4 somewhere along the way, not really sure why, that doesn't usually happen. But they've yielded us 101,420 gold. That leaves us with 61,420 gold profit, being that they're quite expensive to buy initially at 400 gold each. Therefore I spent $40,000 on those seeds. 61,000 gold is not too bad for the 13 days it takes to grow them. On to the next plant. At number 4 we have another summer crop, the fan favorite blueberries. This is what 100 blueberries looks like once it's planted. They take 13 days to mature initially, and then it's every 4 days after that they continue to produce. The awesome blueberries are now ready to harvest. One of the cool things about them is they produce multiple berries for every plant, which makes them very valuable. This single harvest of blueberries is worth 28,358. The seeds themselves cost me 8,000 gold for 100, so that's 20,000 gold profit already. The great thing about them is you can now harvest them every 4 days for 28,000 gold profit after this first one. And they produced me 302 berries after only 100 plants. So that means each plant gave me over 3 berries, which means lots of profit. These are definitely worth growing. At number 3 we have another plant that yields multiple berries. That would be cranberries, grown in the fall. They look just like this once planted and take 7 days to grow initially and then produce more money for you every 5 days after that. This is what the finished product looks like. As I mentioned earlier, each plant can produce multiple berries, which makes these very valuable. So this single harvest is worth 32,893 gold. As you can see, I got multiple berries. I got 212 total from 100 plants, so they produce a little over 2 berries each. The amount of money I made works out to $8,893 profit for the first harvest. After that, obviously, it's pure profit, which makes these little guys quite valuable. At number 2, we have the very valuable ancient seeds. The tricky thing about ancient seeds is you can't buy them from a conventional merchant. You can find them a few different ways. One is you can find the artifact of one and donate it to the museum, and you'll get 1 ancient seed that way. You can sometimes buy them from the traveling merchant just south of your farm on Fridays and Sundays, and you'll occasionally get one using the seed maker. While making seeds of any plant, it will occasionally give you an ancient seed out of the mix. From there, it's a slow process, but you need to grow 1 ancient fruit to maturity and then run it through the seed maker to get 2 or 3 seeds, and then repeat that process until you have enough to harvest. This is what 100 ancient fruits look like, all grown up. Very valuable, of course. A single harvest of these is worth 98,739, usually a little bit more actually. That is really good, considering they will also continue to grow, so every 7 days from here on out I can get about 100,000 gold for these. They are a great thing to have in your greenhouse. Sitting at number 1 is the absolute most valuable thing you can grow. It is the rare seed. The rare seed can be purchased from the traveling merchant. and then multiplied the same way as you would with an ancient seed by growing it and using it in the seed maker to hopefully get more seeds, and repeat that process. Once planted, these take 24 days to grow. They normally grow in fall unless you have a greenhouse, of course, then you can grow them any old time. Once they're matured, they do not continue to produce, so you have to start the whole process again. Fast forward, and here we have 100 sweet gem berries. So as you can see, these are worth a large 355,500 gold from their single harvest. The downside being that they do not produce again after they reach maturity, so it takes 24 days for each harvest. Regardless of that, they are still worth a lot of gold. Given the choice, if you're going to grow something in your greenhouse, you are better off to do the ancient fruit because it is actually worth pretty well the same as the sweet gem berry long term, and it continues to grow itself, so it's a lot less work. That concludes this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.